All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, you guys let me know if it's all right. Oh wow. So there's a little bit of chaos there, trying to get everybody situated and dogs outside. So hang on, we're gonna do a little bit of hair fixing here. Now that's better. Oh no, hang on. So sorry guys. Had to let my dogs out, and my father-in-law stopped me. So in just a second, we'll get situated here. Thank you so much for being here in my chaos. All right. Hello. Welcome in. Thanks for everybody that's come in today. So this is Chill Chat Just Alive number 4. And you guys know, I want to share my shirt. See my shirt? My sister made. Woo, Mind of Monsters. These are for CrimeCon. So if you're in Florida, or if you're headed to Florida, September 22nd through the 24th, CrimeCon will be in Orlando. Super excited about CrimeCon. I really am super excited. So I just kind of wanted to come live and say, hey, what's up, y'all? And just kind of spend some time with you guys. Like I said, I'm trying to get my feet back in the water and plant it back on the ground and kind of let's do this live thing. Okay, so I will start out with speaking about Mikayla, as always. Hi, Shauna. Shauna. Welcome in, Shauna. So I do want to start out with speaking about Mikayla, and let me go ahead and pull a picture up. Let's see, screen share. Oh, you know what? It helps if actually we could do Twitter. So we will share Twitter. Make sure it's sharing. Of course, it's not sharing. There it goes. Okay. So we're going to share Twitter, and I'm going to go to my Twitter. This is my Twitter, Monsters, and it's mind of _monsters on Twitter. And of course, there's Monkey Seeking Information poster that will stay up until the day we bring him home. It will continue to be a pinned post on my channel. This I want to go over to the body found in a bonfire pile in the remote desert of Arizona. Of course, that's the live from today. And here we go. So this is what I want to share. And I did share this on my Facebook, and I did share it on my Twitter as well. Big shout out to Vern Gilbert. Vern does some amazing work for the billboards, and it's he does some really great work and really is an amazing resource to have. And I'm honored to be able to say that I have him as a resource that is helping with Mikayla's case. Mikayla's missing out of Concrete, Washington. She has bright pink hair. You guys go back and watch my videos. You'll see that she's a mother. She is considered endangered missing, and that is anytime someone is missing under mysterious circumstances. A runaway is also considered endangered. Even if you see a flyer and it doesn't say endangered on there, that does not mean that the person is not actually an endangered person. So I'm going to do some adjusting here, guys. All right. So let me stop this one because I want to. I removed myself from the stream. We don't want that. So let's stop my camera and share. Screen share. So today I saw they post. this is the post that I saw, and it was on Facebook, and it was a post that was about Mikayla. It says, and this is from May the 2nd. Investigators are looking for a missing woman. And it's Skagit. I was corrected by Marty. It is Skagit County Sheriff's Office. Investigators are looking for a woman last heard from on April 21st, according to the news release from the sheriff's office. And guys, they may have released a news release, but it's nowhere on social media. And I've been on their Facebook, I've been on their Twitter. I actually tagged them on Facebook and uploaded a picture, poster, flyer of Mikayla, and I commented on their page, and I commented on Twitter because I never could find the presser or the press release that they allegedly released in Mikayla's case. So if somebody has that, if you could email it to me or DM it to me, that would be great, because I'd really like to see that, because it's not on their Facebook and it's not on their Twitter wall. All right. So according to the news release from the sheriff's office, a call from 25-year-old Mikayla Standridge Martone was placed to Skagit 911 at 5:04 a.m. April 21st from the area of Skagit View Drive near Concrete. Standridge Malone, whose last known address was in Mount Vernon, who was staying in a home in the area. On the call, dispatchers heard a woman scream and asked for help. Deputies conducted an initial search of the area, but found no one that was in need of help. Detectives searched the property of the residence, which Standridge Martone was known to be staying at, interviewed the occupants of the home. Skagit County search and rescue teams also were in the area, the release stated. So you have to keep in mind that they did not take her case seriously in the beginning. My personal opinion, they're not taking her case seriously now, or we would see some kind of update, some kind of press release, some kind of, I don't know, her poster, her picture on their social media, like normal sheriff's office do whenever there is a missing person. Whatever the Washington State's internal bureau is, I would like to see some kind of release from them showing there's actually several missing people in that area, but they just get chucked off to being drug addicts, which is completely unacceptable. The sheriff's office has also searched the Skagit River using boats, drones, and helicopters. And again, this was not in the beginning. This was later on in her missing. We appreciate the community's concern in this matter. We are treating it as an active missing persons case. Our detectives will take necessary steps to conduct a thorough investigation using the tools, facts, and evidence of our disposal. Chief Criminal Deputy Tobin Meyer said in the release. Again, I couldn't find anything on social media that even so much as hinted that there was an actual release. And I mean, no disrespect to the main media, but as we all know, they are known for putting out not so correct information. So until I can lay eyes on that press release, it doesn't exist until I can see it. So that's where I'm at on that. All right, so let's see. What else did I have that I wanted to share today? So we want to stop that one. Stop the screen. And I want to share this one. So I saw this on Twitter today. Or not Twitter. I saw this on Facebook today, and I really wanted to share this. And I'm not going to put any names out there just because I don't want to seem like I'm putting out any kind of misinformation or making assumptions, because I definitely wouldn't want someone to make assumptions if it was my family member. So this is pretty disturbing, and I want to share it with you guys. This is a body found in a bonfire pile in a remote desert in the area of
about what our ability is at this moment in time. And I would encourage mayors and others.
That's not a video, so let's try this one. Come on. It's loading, guys. My internet's going to start acting crazy, I guess. I just can't win for losing with the internet. Here we go.
Discovery tonight in the Tonto National Forest just outside of Apache Junction. Maricopa County homicide investigators say a body was found in a bonfire pit. Fox 10's Nicole Garcia is live tonight with new details.
Just knowing that they found a body in the fire pit, I just think is really scary and really sad.
These residents who live off Hackamore Road say they're used to seeing and hearing suspicious activity beyond this dirt path that's more similar to a scene out of the TV series Breaking Bad.
We take pictures of license plates and people doing drug deals.
People here who aren't homeless that have huge RVs out here, and then it's not a homeless person that's in it, but if you have a drug dealer, he may be working out of there. I mean, 2 years ago, we had a fire that almost came up into our home.
It was in our home.
And they had a meth lab out there.
The latest discovery just outside this community is more like a scene from a murder mystery movie. According to MCSO, a caller reported finding a body in a bonfire pile. Deputies have not released any other details.
That's entering new territory for out here. We've seen a lot of stuff.
There's nearly 24 custom homes in this community that's just outside of Apache Junction, on the border of Pinal and Maricopa counties, and at the edge of the Tonto National Forest.
We live here for the serenity, and we can't have that serenity if we have all this commotion going on. Now we have a dead body. We're scared for our own safety out here. Somebody needs to do something about it.
And those residents say that law enforcement agencies in the area, there are several because they're in a spot where they're bordering Maricopa and Pinal counties. They've got the Tonto National Forest, park rangers, and of course, Bureau of Land Management park rangers as well. MCSO, who is heading this homicide investigation, says they're awaiting the results of an autopsy before they can release any more information about that body that was found. Reporting live, I'm Nicole Garcia, Fox 10 News.
Okay, so I'll bring you guys the updates because I'm going to follow this and because I really want to know who it is. I've got a couple of cases that are in that area, and I would really, really, really like to know that if it's one of the cases that we know that the person has been presumed deceased, that their family will get that closure. And these are some of the photos. That drives me nuts. All right, so what is that? Go away! I'm telling you, dude. So this is where the body was found, the West Apache Trail, close to that, and it looks like Highway 88. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Okay, so Shauna says dogs or any search at all. So and this totally freaking infuriates me. So Marty actually had to pay a guy to come out there with his search dogs. And this woman has been boots on the ground. She's the one that has went and got the ring camera footage and everything. She had to pay for someone to come out there and help search with search dogs. And then turn around and he didn't find anything. And if you go back and you watch the video that I did where I read the email that Marty had sent me, it's heartbreaking because they said that the dogs didn't alert on anywhere. So they didn't alert anywhere that they knew Mikayla had been. And the dogs didn't alert anywhere that they didn't know Mikayla had been. So there was nothing that pretty much came out of the dogs. And the family and friends and the community are who pulled together and looked for Mikayla. The 911 call What I've been told and been able to gather is that, of course, because it was a non-responsive callback, they immediately sent law enforcement out there. So there were officers in the area. Like, I'm not saying that they didn't go out there and go into the area. I just want to make that clear. But they did drop the ball. Like, they've completely dropped the ball on her case. I've not seen one press conference. I've not seen anything. And the one person that's like fighting for Mikayla and the one person that's like actually going to bat for Mikayla is Marty. And if you watch the live where she did the interview with the small channel, she talks about how the detectives that's worked the detective that's working, and I'm using my Cody fingers, Mikayla's case, won't tell her anything. That doesn't make any sense to me. Because if you listen to the story, if you read the post, if you listen to the email, Mikayla was raised by her aunt and her grandmother, the two people that are Mikayla's voice from her family. You know, I've been on Mikayla's case for over a month now. And I've spent every day, every waking moment on her case. Every time I wake up, the first thing I do is walk over to my laptop and see if there's an update. If I got a message from Marty, has somebody messaged me letting me know something? You know, did they find her? Every day I go to bed, the last thing I do is look to see if Mikayla's been found. And I've never met this girl a day in my life. But when you do this, and when you choose to be a part of this community, you can't help but have these cases grab a hold of your heart and snatch a hold of them. And she's one of those cases that has grabbed a hold of my heart. And, you know, I'm not gonna let it just go and let it go cold. It's not gonna happen. I am gonna throw up her video just real quick, guys, because I'm not sure why my baby dog's crying. And she's not a baby, but I need to go find out why I think she's hung. All right. Sorry, guys. All right. Sorry. I got sound. Hello. Hello. Okay. So, I don't even know where I was at. I think I was ranting about law enforcement getting off their butts. Either way, I'm not going to let her case go cold, and I'm not going to stop saying her name. You know, there's been a lot of updates that have come through today, you know, and I seen there was a age progression photo of Summer, and that's good. That's a good thing because Oakley just got her age progression photo a few weeks ago. Then Burns shared that on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure I shared it on my community wall and on my Facebook as well. You know, Oakley Carlson's also missing out of Washington as well as Mikayla, and she is presumed as passed on. And actually, Oakley ran across my mind. I saw my chat. I do not mean any disrespect. I just forgot to make a mental note of who shared this, but I had never seen this picture of Oakley, and it's so cute. And I do want to share this picture with you guys. Give me just a second. Go here. Screen. Window. Here we go. All right, it's going to take it a second to come up because I'm pretty sure my internet's dragging, so I might be choppy. So I apologize if I'm choppy, guys. That's why my camera is not on. Like, I'm here. Hey. It's just if I turn my camera on, my swamp signal is going to go nuts. But no, it's this super cute picture of Oakley. I had never seen that picture before. As many... Oh, no, that is not what I wanted to share. But I will share that in just a second. But I was talking about Oakley, so I want to finish my train of thought. So, you know, with Oakley, we heard of her sibling. I believe it was a younger sibling, older sibling. I'd have to look at her case. I just got off work, guys, so my brain's a little mush. But her sibling had said, well, Oakley's with the wolves, that the mother had told her that Oakley was fed to the wolves. Hang on just a second. Isabel, enough, please. Thank you. Enough. The deer like to stalk my dogs, so I apologize for them barking in the background. I definitely do. But I thought that was so cute, and this is the cutest baby ever. And we just saw her age progression photos that were, I don't know. Yeah, I should have just hit it instead of pulling it off completely. It's fine. So let me see. No, that's not what I want. Boy, you know what? When you're doing this and you're not organized and you don't have like what you need going on here, it makes it really difficult. But I promise, guys, like if you watch any of my videos, as far as like my actual videos that I make instead of these lives that I'm really trying hard to get used to, like I'm actually really specific in about my video, my content, because I'm not trying to be, you know, half-assing it, and I'm not trying to be any part of any kind of drama or any of that mess. Let me pull it up where you guys can see the whole screen. You can't see me anyway, so it'll just boot me off. That is her billboard. Let me see, will it let me? Nope, because it's gonna be weird. Did that help? A little bit. All right, so this is Oakley's billboard. And this is an actual billboard that's up. And if you guys want to help, and I'm not grifting by any means, and I don't make any money on YouTube. I mean, I have the Buy My Coffee on there, and I've had Frankie buy me a coffee one night, and I turned around and I took that $5 and I donated it right back into another channel that does really good things for cold cases. So not monetized by any means. And I've been donating and sponsoring Mikayla's billboard. Oakley has sponsors, but anybody that is missing, if you're on Twitter, you can look up either myself or Vern Gilbert, and I'm constantly sharing the updates and the billboards and everybody. Vern does amazing work. Vlad is missing out of Orlando here, and he's a military vet that's missing, and he has a billboard as well. So I wanted to share that as well. But this is her age progression photo. Cute babies. Absolutely cuties. Okay, so I'm going to assume that doesn't work. So you got to do it like this. Okay. We can do it like that. Right. And something else I wanted to share. Let's see if I can locate it. I promise the next time I go live, guys, I'm really going to try to have all this together and not be like all over the place here, because on you, man. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be a chit chat. So I'm really looking at going to Port St. Lucie for one weekend, because I kind of want to do a live video and a story on the Devil's Tree. If you haven't heard of the Devil's Tree here in Florida, check it out, because it's definitely worth checking out. Hello, fried green tomatoes. Oh my goodness. I hope you're still in here. It is so good to see you. Oh, wow. Hey, girl. I hope you are good. I hope you're well. I hope everything's going good with you. Oh, my goodness. Hey, girl. Yes, prayers for Oakley. She has monsters too. She didn't get mommy and daddy. She got monsters. Thank you so much, Shauna. That means the world to me. It really does, ma'am. Shauna says, appreciate your hard work, sunshine. Don't you worry about it, girl. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And the only reason I'm outside, guys, so and I'm off. Oh, you are still in here. Hey, love you too. I don't come over there anymore because I can't mentally handle any of that drama or anything. But you're always welcome to come over here. Any of you guys are. I miss y'all so much, but I just can't get mixed in any of that mess. Oh my goodness. Like that just threw my heart all the way back. Girlfriend, it is so good to see you. I hope y'all are all doing so good. And you can message me anytime. You've got my messenger. You've got my real messenger. You message me anytime you want to. Yeah, Shauna, me, and fried green tomatoes go way back, like back to the beginning of my YouTube straight days. Like we were both subs of a channel and then mods of a channel and became mod sisters, if you will. I mean, and there was a big group of us. And and if you spend any time here on YouTube, and especially if you spend any time with a wrench or as a creator, and if you get anywhere near a large channel or a channel that's going to be a large channel or headed towards that way, make sure you put your big girl panties on and put all your armor up because it tends to get a little wonky in there. Oh, I love you too. You ain't been over there for 6 months? I don't even remember when I left. I'll be honest with you. I think when I really actually honestly, like, it hit me that that was not my place, that was not my community, was the night that I asked for a link to be dropped and I went on panel and my son had been missing for 2 days and was having a manic moment, and we knew that he was not in a good way mentally, and I asked for a link to be dropped and I went up on panel. Hey, Crime Curious, welcome in, sweetheart. And I really just kind of like, because they became my family, it became my place to be, and I really just wanted to talk about my missing son and how worried I was. And I live in Florida, and I've been on the phone with 3 different Tennessee detectives in every county for 4 counties from Nashville, and I've got hackers hacking into his phone and trying to find his location because he's good with computers too. So he's got everything on lockdown where we can't find him. And I was interrupted and completely ignored. And I guess that's where I realized that that was not my community. That was not where I belonged. And here recently, like, I've really, 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 I've really found my happy place. If you guys are not subbed up, make sure that you go sub up to the channel I'm fixing to drop. This is Alex Erickson. She's awesome. Go sub up to her. She has a great community. We have a lot of serious, a lot of think tank, a lot of true crime cases, and that's her basis. But the community over there is so great, and everybody's so nice and welcoming. And Crime Curious is a mod over there. And of course, if you're not subbed up to her channel, definitely sub up to her as well. Let me grab your link because I don't think I have you in my Nightbot. I will put you in my Nightbot though, because I am full to my Nightbot. And my main mod is Jody, and a lot of you guys know her as Far Q. She used to be Jody Reason, and she locked herself out of her YouTube. So she's my Australian sister mod, and she doesn't know how to drop links and all that mess. So I've got everything in the Nightbot. And there's Crime Curious's. If you guys aren't subbed up, definitely go sub up to her too. She's done amazing work on Gannon's case, and she's writing a book, and it's really like, if you're an insomniac, I'm going to tell you, the place that you want to be at night is hanging out over there and helping think tank. And that's a great community as well, because a lot of Alex and Melissa's community, is over there as well, and Melissa Jade is who I meant is over there as well. So I'm really happy. Sorry guys, I kind of got on a tangent there. I'm really happy that I found that community and that they're so nice and welcoming, and you don't feel like when you walk in the chat or walk in the chat, listen to me, when you're putting people to sleep. Girl, I love listening to you. I have to literally turn my computer off. Like I have to walk away or I will sit there and continue listening because, you know, you have one of those voices and I would love to listen to you. I could sit and listen to you read for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And I could sit there and listen to you read for hours. Just I love it sitting there and then all the interesting information and all the stuff that I'm learning and because I came in, I'm 2 years into this. My channel's a year old, but I'm 2 years into this because I modded for a little bit over a year, and then I just I couldn't take it anymore, and I started my own channel and started making my own content and getting faces out there that weren't getting coverage. And I've grown a lot, like I really have. I know I've grown a lot, and I've grown a lot as a person as well, and learned my boundaries and how far I can go in a case without crossing those boundaries with my personal life. Like I bring too much in, and I know when it's my stopping point too, because and you guys, you always have to practice self-care. So if you're a creator, if you're a mod, even if you're a sub, and you feel like when your day is over, whether it be work or whatever your day is, and you sit down and you grab your phone or you grab your tablet or you grab your laptop and you're going to log onto YouTube and you just got that sour gut feeling, take a couple days off. Take a couple days off because you probably need a breather because it's a lot. What we do, especially in our genre, is a lot to take on. It really is. And especially if like you get to where you're in these cases and you're watching trials, you're liable to see autopsy photos. You're going to hear details that you may not be able to sleep at night. And you don't want to overwhelm yourself and then something happen in your personal life and it's just too much on you because you can't handle it because you've already spent all of your emotion on YouTube. That's why I cover cases, and you'll see a lot of like my channel's like a salt mixer. You might see Himalayan salt or you might see sea salt in there, and it might all be mixed up because I'm not going to just stick on one case. I'm still going to continue covering those cases. Like Monkey's anniversary, Michael Vaughn's is coming up. And Monkey's one of my cases that I've covered from the beginning, and I consider him more than a case. I consider Brandy my heart. Brandy is a very, very, very sweet person, and I love her dearly. And I have worked with her in the background, and a lot of stuff that I do, I don't make public because it's not for clicks and views, and this is not for the wrong reasons. And I just dropped Monkeys, which Nightbot would have done in its own. But what is your problem, madam? I am live. Stop. She is being so rude. I'm so sorry. So sorry about that. It's actually super hot, guys. So I'm going to throw up a missing video real quick because they're littles and they're old. So I'm going to put them inside real quick and I'll be right back. All right, thank you guys. My fur babies come first, so I had. let them in because it's super hot outside. So, whew, sorry. And I don't smoke in the house, so I'm sitting out here smoking. And like I said, they're older dogs. So yeah, right now it is, well, normally this thing, it's 92. So I don't know what the high was. I'm in Orlando. Yeah, it's miserable. This is like the most horrible summer yet that I've experienced while we've been here. I just can't breathe here. It's horrible. Thank you for cover. They're missing children. I haven't heard anything about Oakley in a long time. Yeah, there's been some movement in her case lately. I will probably do what my plan is I took Friday off because I work full time and I'm working 8 to 5. But I get, periodic breaks throughout the day or whatever. So you guys will see me like bebopping around on my lunch or whatever. But I'm thinking about doing like a good long live Friday and just kind of do like a mix up of, some of the missing cases and maybe some of the updates that we've seen in other cases that we were following, and just have kind of a really good day of all around wholesome true crime. I guess is the best way to put it. And guys, I appreciate everybody being here, and I'm going to come on camera just to say bye. Sorry, I'm a hot mess. Straight up hot mess. Hot mess. But I appreciate everybody for being here. Fried green tomatoes. Hug. Oh, sending you hugs. I miss you dearly. I do. I miss you so. Oh, girl, I miss you. Please come over here. Come over here. Anytime you see me live, come over here. You're welcome in my chat anytime, girlfriend, or any of them. If you still talk to the other girls, tell them I miss them. I do. I'm still Sunshine. I never changed. I just changed my channel name because I don't know. It just didn't fit what I was doing. So I changed it to Mind of Monsters because that's kind of what I do. I'm kind of in the mind of monsters. But guys, it's 6 o'clock. So like I said, I dropped Alex's link earlier. That's where I'm headed because she went live at 6 o'clock. And I do want to pop over there and see what cases that she's got going on tonight, because I believe that what she had planned was kind of a mix up of cases tonight too. And I love think tanks and I love the cases. And remember, guys, as always, it takes a village to raise a child. If you see something, say something. Never give up.